this is legit what we're here to do. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brianna, and in today's video it's going to get a little bit deep because on this channel I do talk a lot about fashion, but I actually do talk a lot about the journey that I went on in order to become a stylist. There's so many different things that I learned along my journey, and that's why I always title things Becoming a Stylist, because it was more not just becoming a stylist but becoming the person that I am today. And so a lot of the stuff that I talk about on this channel is fashion, mindset shifts, business strategies, just because those are the core of who I am and what I love. I would love to share something with you guys today because it was on my heart, and I just felt like it has a lot to do with overthinking and not realizing that overthinking is triggering things with your confidence and how to overcome them, and strategies that I've used in order to help me do that. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button, like this video, and also follow me over on Instagram if you want some like fashion tips or just to hang out, hit me up. A lot of times I found that the number one thing that keeps people where they are from where they actually want to be is overthinking. Overthinking about what someone else may be thinking about you, overthinking about what if something goes wrong, overthinking so many things that are out of our control. And I realized when I was doing that, it kept me stuck, like literally feeling stuck, not physically stuck, but mentally feeling stuck, which is technically feeling like you're physically stuck because you're not moving, your mental is keeping you back. And I read something and it was just like, the thing that we're overthinking or wondering or worrying about what someone else will think is probably you thinking about somebody who's actually not even doing shit. Like they're not doing anything and we're overthinking about what they may think about us. Like it does not matter at all, because what matters most is how we feel. What matters most is us following what's in our hearts and our passion, our purpose. And overthinking what somebody else thinks, it's not going to change our life. It's not going to make us feel better. It's not going to get us to where we actually want to be. And I feel like when I was starting my program, literally like 85% of the people that reached out to me in my questionnaire, they literally said that confidence was the one thing holding them back. Overthinking, confidence, those two go hand in hand, especially when you're trying to start something new, because it's fear. It's fear of what happens if you get it right, what happens if you don't get it right, more so the thought of what happens if you don't get it right. And it wasn't even the thought of, oh, I don't know how to help other people, or I don't really understand fashion, or I don't know how to shop. You know, we all know how to shop. Like, that's not even a problem. But it was more so just the overthinking of confidence of just, am I able to do this, or am I enough, or will someone want to work with me? All the negative thoughts rather than the positive of what happens if someone does reach out to me? What happens if I do reach out to somebody and they actually want to work with me and they love what I'm able to help them with, or they love the overall brand I'm able to help them create? Like, those are the thoughts that we should keep in our mind. And that is the one thing that's holding a lot of us back. That was the one thing that was holding me back, because it's not just about the tactics and the strategy and all that. Yes, it's great to have all that information, but it really is, when you have that information, what are you doing with it? Are you just sitting with it? Are you using it? Are you trying to implement it? Are you asking questions about it? Or are you just sitting there like, I don't know what to do? That is why overthinking and confidence has to go out. Like, it legit has to go out. It's now about you and how you feel, and how, you know, the things that you want to do and aspire to be actually make you feel. Do they make you feel good? Then go towards the feelings of those things that make you feel good, rather than the feelings of, I don't know what will happen. Overthinking has to go. Like, we got to get that out of the way. And I'll just give you some strategies that I used throughout my journey, that I use now, even when I'm feeling like, what the heck am I doing? Or anything like that, the things that I do that actually help me move forward. So just thinking about, you know, like overthinking and fear, there were definitely moments along my journey where I was feeling like, what the heck, like feeling defeated, feeling like, am I ever going to make it to accomplishing what I want to accomplish? And when I let those fears come in, I feel like it took me further back, because not necessarily further back, but it just took me longer to get to where I really wanted to be. It took me longer to hit the goals that I was really trying to hit. And I feel like it started when I left from playing basketball, because that was what I did like my whole life. And like I was a basketball player. I had 1,000 points in 2 years. Like that was thought to be my career, but I just could not see myself playing basketball for a career. Like I genuinely love it. I still go to games, watch games on TV, watch the NCAA tournament. Like I do all that kind of stuff, but I just could not see myself playing it. And I felt like if I were going to shift gears or do something else, how would like my family and friends look at me? How would they perceive me? Or like what would I look like if I was even to try something else? That was a very hard and scary feeling, and I didn't realize how much that really affected me. I just thought like, you know what, I just have to follow what I'm supposed to be doing. And of course, eventually that led me into being able to do other things in styling. Like styling opened up doors for me just in so many different ways. Like I learned how to build websites, I've written a book, I'm a brand strategist for different clients and helping them grow or launch their business. Like consulting, coaching, mentoring, all those things that opened so many doors up for me. But it took me working on myself first before I could actually hit those goals, or before those other doors could even open for me. But I mean, like for real, it was those feelings of feeling stuck that kept me from my journey like multiple times. Like it would be like stuff where I would start it and then stop it and start it and then stop it, and it was like that just, there was no momentum when I did that. But when I did have momentum, when I was consistent, when I was putting myself out there, even now with this YouTube channel, doors, opportunities open up. And a lot of times we don't realize that being a freelancer or working for ourselves, we have to take a leap of faith. Like we have to step out, we have to put ourselves out there. Until we do that, like how will other people know? And that's the power of building your confidence, because you building your confidence can help somebody else as well. I try to teach that as much as possible and implement that in my life as well, because you never know who may be inspired. You never know who you may be a blessing to. You just never know who may need you in the moment that they come across you or work with you. That is one of the biggest blessings out of the whole. Like that's what we're here to do. This is legit what we're here to do. Like our purpose and our mission is to help and inspire other people. And the more people that you help and inspire, the more you feel good, the more you grow, the more everything just evolves in your life. And so just literally taking that leap of step, but it starts with building your confidence. Now, maybe you have a 9-to-5, or maybe you just feel like, I don't know where I'm supposed to start or what. I'm telling you, like, I remember it was times when, I would get laid off from jobs, or crazy stuff would happen. People wouldn't respond to my emails. I have a stylist that said they wanted to work with me and then not pay. Like there were so many, even in just relationships itself, like, heartbreak, certain things will come into your life that cause you to have self-doubt or just a lack of confidence. And that's when it comes to you or the tools that you have, resources in order to build that back up. And so a lot of things that helped me along that journey when I was in those places was journaling, praying to God, like, God, help me build that confidence where I was a leader, where I was running a team, I was a point guard, where I was like showing that I can do this, I can do this. That was what I really prayed. Like those are those are two of the things that really helped. And that's why I always talk about journaling, because journaling and being able to express yourself, sometimes it's harder for people to express themselves verbally, but it's easier for them to express themselves writing. journaling is going to be your best friend. And not to say like not get a therapist if you need one, that's totally okay. But being able to just sit with yourself, really think about why you want to do what you want to do, really think about the process that it'll take, really just thinking out your thoughts is going to be your #1 best friend. Really thinking about the things that you want to create in your life. Like, you have the opportunity to create anything that you want in life. And so it all starts with the thoughts, and it also starts with the actions that you're taking, and how you talk to yourself. Like, how are you talking to yourself? Are you lifting yourself up? Are you affirming yourself? Or are you always thinking about what if something bad happens? Or are you always thinking, well, I don't know how to do this? Are you always thinking about what someone else thinks? Like, think about all those things. What are the thoughts that you are thinking, and what are the things that you're telling yourself? Like, I really had to do that myself. And so journaling helped. Prayer helped, definitely praying, rebuild my confidence to the point where I'm able to attract the people into my life that need to be there, where I'm able to let go of the people that don't need to be there, where I am able to just move forward in the path that I know is destined for me. And also affirming yourself, writing post-it notes. Like I said, in one of my other videos, I have a friend, she's a really great actress, and it's like so crazy because I can remember us just being in the apartment and her writing her post-its and having them up in her bedroom, and now she's on TV shows, films, like everywhere. And just those same movements, we all did the same things. Like, just seeing that come to life in the people's lives around me and within my own life has been so inspiring. So just also thinking about the people that you have in your life, who's in your life that can inspire you, who is it that you can reach out to for encouragement, or who is it that you can reach out to for advice. A lot of times we just need somebody to listen. Thinking about your circle and all those things. But a few affirmations that I really, really love. I am capable of making my dreams come true. I am capable and able to make my dreams come true. I show up for myself every day, and I'm confident in the way that I show up every day. I am intentional about the way I desire to create the life that I want to live and the people that are going to be in my life. I am beautiful from the inside out, and I draw the right people and relationships into my life. And my #1 favorite one is, I am all that God has created me to be, and all that God has created me to be, I already am. Like, that one right there, that one hits me here, y'all, because it's just saying, like, for real, I'm already the person that God has created me to be. So why am I trying to do all these other things, or why am really I overthinking or trying to be something that someone else wants me to be, when I should just follow my heart, follow my feelings, because that's going to lead me to where I need to be. I already am. Like, I already am. So consistently speaking those things, and consistently journaling, and also consistently taking action steps, like taking actions towards the things that actually make you feel better. That's the biggest thing right there. Like, tagging something off on the list a day. What is it that makes you feel good? Maybe it's reaching out to someone for advice. Maybe it's sending that email to try out a new job, or try out that gig that you saw online. You saw somebody post, hey, I need a stylist for this, or hey, I need someone to help me out with this shoot for this, or whatever it may be. Maybe you just need to reach out to someone. Maybe you need to reach out to a friend. Like, no matter what, take the action step, because the action step is going to start to build momentum. And the moment when you stop, that's when it stops. And just remember, like, whenever you're starting to feel like doubt is creeping in, or your confidence is starting to like come down some, just use those tools. Like, use those tools. Get out a pen and piece of paper and start journaling it out. Literally start journaling it out, and it will make you feel better. Sometimes when I just feel like tense, or like, oh my God, I just need to get this out, I literally will just pick up my pen and paper or my journal and start writing, and just write until I just feel like it's released. Sometimes it's just stuck in your head and your heart. You just need to get it out. Just start moving, like, for real. Just start moving, start using those tools, and you will definitely feel better. I hope this video helps. It was totally just to express why overthinking and, a lack of confidence can really hurt you growing and being or becoming the person that you really desire to be from the inside out. And you just don't know how many people you can actually help and inspire just by you speaking your truth, you being who you are, you being confident in who you are, and just loving on yourself, believing in yourself, and taking actions towards the things that you actually desire to do.